folks, welcome to this week's Dr. Deer segment. We're here on the North American Whitetail lease in Kentucky with Dr. James Kroll. Doc, today we're talking all about trail cameras. We've shown folks our lease here in northern Kentucky.
Right.
We've been working on this farm now for a couple years, and one of our most important tools in managing this farm and learning more about these whitetails is our trail cameras. And so folks, today we have a map of the farm with us. And Doc, essentially our plan is to divide this farm into 80-acre deer management units.
Right.
And on this particular farm, we have room for about 4 of those management units. And really, we're gonna split the farm in the middle and across the center. And in each of those management units, we're gonna deploy Browning trail cameras to try and do a herd survey of the deer that are on this property.
Yeah, with these new cell cameras, that's really neat. Where we came up with this is in the 70s, we were interested in deer movements. We were radio tracking deer, but we wanted other ways to find out what the characteristics of the deer on a particular piece of property. And so we devised this device that became a trail camera. One of the things our radio telemetry showed us that the minimum management unit size, the minimum home range of whitetail deer east of the central part of the United States is 80 acres. So, and we also showed that if we put a camera near the center of those 80 acres and run them for 12 to 14 days, we're going to photograph 95% of the deer that are occupying that area.
Wow.
So that's going to tell us a lot. We get the buck-doe ratio. Why as a hunter would you want to know about buck-doe ratio? Well, that's going to influence how you hunt. If you got a really skewed buck-doe ratio, you're going to have a tough time finding a buck. The next thing is the age structure of the bucks that are on this property. So we can look at the age structure of the area, and we draw a graph of it usually, as well as identify the bucks that we're really after.
That's right.
And if we continue to run them after we do that 12 to 14 day run, we'll find out what kind of bucks we got. Those older bucks, whether they're dominant residents or dominant floaters.
Right.
On this place right here, we've got a buck that showed up late. I guarantee you he's a floater. And if you do that year after year, he's going to come back about the same time. So you can know when he's going to come back and just about where he's going to come back. So these cameras are valuable. If you get good data, they're going to help you, I guarantee you, kill a good buck. And it's also going to show you exactly where they are on this property and where they're spending all their time.
That's right. We've already learned so much about this property and the bucks that we're after here in Kentucky. The last couple of years with our Browning trail cameras, we look forward to doing the same thing this season.